Are you curious about stigmatized properties and what that means when it is time to buy or sell? In today's video, we are talking about stigmatized properties and real estate in the state of Iowa. Come on, let's explore this potentially spooky topic. Hi, my name is Emily Farber and I'm a realtor with Lubbock-Crager Realtors in Iowa City, Iowa. Today's video is all about stigmatized properties. What is a stigma? What do sellers need to disclose in the state of Iowa? And how do buyers protect themselves if they have concerns about stigmatized properties? You may be wondering, what is a stigmatized property? A stigmatized property is a piece of real estate that has a stigma attached to it by the general public.
Stigmatized properties in real estate are those that society has found to be, shall we say, undesirable because of an event that occurred there or because of the house's proximity to a known nuisance. Some common examples of stigma in real estate include a death in the house, be it natural, homicide, or suicide, criminal activity on the property, public stigma, rumors of haunting, or even nearby sex offenders.
If a house is old enough, chances are likely that somebody somewhere over the course of the house's history has died in the house. In fact, I think it's even becoming more common as people want to live their final days in the comfort of their own home. Some states have laws governing the disclosure of such stigma as part of the seller's property disclosure. Others do not. Iowa is a state that does not require seller disclosure of stigma. The National Association of Realtors requires that realtors voluntarily disclose any known facts that could affect a reasonable purchaser's decision to buy. As a quick review, here is what a material fact or a material defect is. A material fact is considered adverse when it involves a condition or an occurrence that is recognized by a competent licensee as significantly and adversely affecting the value of a property, significantly reducing the structural integrity of the improvement of real estate, presenting a significant health risk to the occupants of the property. The sticky wicket is that what is considered a material defect by one buyer may not be considered a material defect by the seller. What one person may consider to be a total deal breaker may be inconsequential to the next.
And that, my friends, is why the state of Iowa does not require sellers to disclose stigmas on their seller's property disclosure.
While nobody wants to disclose that sad or horrible things may have happened in their house, it's not the house's fault that those things happen there. However, if you are concerned about your legal liability and a potential buyer finding out about it after the fact, which they always do, neighbors talk, you should disclose. That way you have all of your bases covered and nobody can come back and claim that you hid important information from them. It is always preferable to lose a buyer who is going to be unhappy with the condition, physical or psychological, of your house, and search a little bit longer for someone who is truly thrilled to have the opportunity to buy your house. Some good ways to research the property if you are concerned about potential stigma are websites like www.diedinhouse, which is a pay-for-service website that searches public records for notice of death at certain addresses. Another good resource is to check with your local police department and check crime reports for the area. If you are especially concerned about just the whole neighborhood vibe, you may want to go knock on some neighbors' doors and see what they have to say about the neighborhood and the house in general. All right, in all seriousness, would you ever consider buying a house in which somebody had died? Leave me a comment down below because I'm curious. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and remember to ring that bell. That way you'll be notified every time I put out a new video, which, by the way, is every Friday. It's been fun. Thanks for joining me.